Hi everyone, this is Adrian at 18 Echo SF. I just wanted to do a short video and wish everyone a very Merry Christmas and a wonderful New Year for 2013. And I'd also like to offer up my thoughts and prayers for the 27 people who were tragically killed in Newtown, Connecticut. Everyone, gun owners and non-gun owners alike, feel absolutely devastated by what took place. And as we know, we being gun owners, it isn't about the gun. It is about humanity and what has happened to our country over, let's say, the past 40 or 50 years that has gotten us to a place where people are just immune to the effects of violence that they see everywhere around them. And because of the kind of touchy-feely society that we live in, even young children today are just not taught, I think, oftentimes good values. And I think we need to return to much of that. So again, my heart and prayers go out to the families of particularly the youngsters who died. And it was a horrible tragedy, and I can't say that it'll never happen again, because as we all know, there are just a lot of bad people out there, and they need to be stopped somehow. And it isn't with controlling our guns. Anyway, to a bit of a nicer subject, I guess. Christmas is here. My family and I actually celebrated Christmas last weekend. My son recently got engaged to a wonderful, beautiful young woman, and they are back in New Jersey celebrating Christmas with her family. So we celebrated our Christmas here a week ago and had a great time. The tree, you can see part of it, I guess. My wife and I decorated the tree. It came out beautiful again. And I'm not going to do an extended video today, but I wanted to just show you two gifts that I received that I thought you might really like. A former client of mine, who happens to be a raging Republican, sent me this fabulous gift presentation box. Hopefully I'll move up here so maybe you can see it. It came from the Ronald Reagan Library. She lives in Texas, by the way. And this came from the Ronald Reagan Library here in California. And inside, if I open this up, you'll see, there's an empty box there right now, but I'm going to show you what was inside. But the presentation box itself has Ronald Reagan's signature. And inside that box, you may remember that President Reagan had sitting on his desk a jar like this with little mini jelly beans in it. And again, hopefully you'll be able to see this. His signature and the crest of the president is sitting on in the center of this jar. And I've already opened this jar, by the way, and eaten some of the jelly beans. They're not going to go to waste. And I eventually will just refill it with these jelly beans so that I have them around. But this is going to sit on my desk as well, and the presentation box will sit up on a bookshelf just behind my desk. And another gift that I received, I'm only going to show you two. I have become a big fan of a YouTube channel and website called The Power Factor Show. I am not a competitive shooter, as most of you know. I am a 1911 fan, and I'm attending defensive handgun training classes, but I'm not an IDPA or USPSA shooter. However, I happened to find this website that is run by a couple of guys who are members of both organizations, and they are not only shooters but range officers and safety officers. And one of the guys that runs the channel, his name's Rick, on one of their YouTube videos talked about this book. and it's called Bren 10, The Heir Apparent, and hopefully you're going to see this okay. I will put a link to this book down at the bottom in the comments section. And you know, I wasn't completely familiar with the Bren 10 other than knowing that it was a 10mm handgun, but I didn't understand how it even came about to be produced, and there weren't that many that were produced. I haven't even started to read the book yet. I'm going, and normally I don't buy hardcover books. I have a Kindle e-reader that I've had for a number of years. I read almost all of my books that are available that way using the Kindle. But I wanted to have a copy of this so I could return to it and hopefully see the pictures really well. But it's called Bren 10, The Heir Apparent, the inside story of the Bren 10's 3 fated attempt to unseat the Colt 1911 as the ultimate combat handgun. And Jeff Cooper, there's a picture of him with the author on the back. Jeff Cooper had a hand in this as well, in the development of the Bren 10. And it's written by Ronald A. Carrillo. And I'll put a link at the bottom of the page, bottom of this video, I'm sorry, in the comments section, so that if you're interested, you might be able to get it. This book is out of print. However, you can get it directly from the website that I'll send to you. It was very inexpensive, $13.95, $17.95, something like that. And I didn't even know if I was going to be able to receive the book when I placed it, because there was nowhere to really ask a question if there were still any remaining. But there are. It arrived about a week and a half after I ordered the book. So I'm pretty excited actually about reading this, since I am a 1911 lover, I guess you could say. And so I'm really looking forward to reading what happened with the development of the gun and why it didn't become more successful than it was. So anyway, that's just a very short little Christmas wishes to all of you out there and your families. And I hope you have a wonderful day and a great upcoming New Year, and that we get through whatever gun control issues we're going to have to suffer through over this next few months. So anyway, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year, and stay well and safe out there.